I'm joined in the studio, very happy to be joined in the studio this morning by Sera Cahoone, all the way from Seattle, Washington. Hello.
Hello.
You have a brand new album called From Where I Started, and you started in Colorado.
I did.
Yeah.
That is correct.
And what really interests me when I was reading up about you is that you started as a drummer.
Yeah.
At a young age.
Yep, that's kind of my main instrument.
Really? Well, tell us about how you found drums at the tender age.
Always obsessed with drums and hitting things, and I figured that it's a very natural instrument for me. I finally convinced my mom to buy me a drum set at age 11, and I just could sit right down and play a tone loc, I think it was, Wild Thing.
Yeah.
So it was just like a very natural instrument for me, and I played at a very young age in school and with bands. And
did you play percussion in the school band as a child?
I did, yeah.
Marching band at all?
Yep. Oh yeah, I did. Yep.
Did you have the big bass drum that you had?
No, I had the snare.
The snare.
Yeah, no way.
Yeah, I have an 11-year-old daughter at home, and it would be interesting to see what happened if she was into the drums, because where do you put them? Where do you?
I know I'm thankful for my mom for dealing with them.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
You've gone on to play. You ended up playing with Band of Horses. You played drums with Band of Horses.
Yeah, I played on the first record.
Yeah.
I was in a band with Ben and Matt before that called Carissa's Weird, so it was a nice.
Kind of nice to see how they've blossomed.
Oh, yeah.
Gotten to be huge stadium stars.
I know.
Yeah. Are you still in touch with them?
Yeah, totally.
They're based in Seattle, too, are they? Or?
No, they're in South Carolina now.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, they were in Seattle, though.
Yeah. You moved to Seattle because you had a job?
Yeah, I was managing a skateboard, snowboard shop, and they asked me to move out to Seattle and open another one out there, so I moved right out, and a month later I was there. But I knew it was like a vibrant music scene, and just kind of, I was young and just wanted to change. You know, so
needed a cup of coffee.
I needed some great coffee.
Seattle's a great town. It's my hometown, as we talked about before we went on the air.
Yeah.
When did you pick up the guitar?
Well, my mom had a guitar growing up, and my brother would kind of play it. So I started in high school. I started to just teach myself some chords, and then I just started to sing. I never expected to be a singer, really, but I just started to write some songs and slowly teach myself how to do it. And then I just started playing some songs for people, and they thought I should keep doing it. So I just started to play guitar more and learn it more.
You said the drums came pretty easily to you. Did songwriting come easily to you?
In a weird way, it kind of did. It did. And I mean, yeah, I guess I would say that is correct.
Because I always find it awes me, people who can write songs.
Lyrics are not, those are still a challenge.
Yeah.
But the overall process of writing the songs and coming up with the melodies, that comes pretty natural.
Do you pick out chords and then get a melody in your head and then try to fit the words in that way?
I usually write the guitar part and then think of a drum part usually, and then I will sing over it and get melodies with that.
Yeah. Are you okay singing with just the guitar and not having a drum kit in front of you anymore?
I am, yes.
You didn't want to be Don Henley.
Yeah, it took some time.
Yeah. You have an accompanist with you?
Yeah. That's what I like to be called.
Yes, this is Alex Guy.
Hello. Hi.
Welcome.
Thank you.
You guys want to do a tune for us?
Sure.
Sera Cahoone live in the studio here on KRCB.
Ready? It's in your blood, not tender age. There's something in the air you can't escape, 'cause you got dust in your weary lungs. And you know that I cannot go. I know I won't see you when I turn around. Your feet won't stand on the solid ground, 'cause you got dust in your weary lungs. And you know that I cannot go. 'Cause if you got one more day, your life is nothing but the very young. No one's ever gonna have you for dead. if you got one more day, love is nothing but the very young. No one's ever gonna have you for dead. Yeah, you got dust in your weary lungs, and you know that I cannot go. Yeah, you got dust in your weary lungs, and you know that I cannot go.
Very nice indeed. Sera Cahoone, Dusty Lungs, from the album From Where I Started. Interesting title.
Thanks.
Because it's not your first album, so it's not like you're starting.
Right.
Is it? Did you go back and kind of...
Well, there's a few different reasons why I think the name came about. Is my very first record, I did all the I played all the drums on this record. My very first record, I played all the drums. And I kind of pieced my first record together with bringing in different musicians and such. And so the last two records, my Deer Creek Canyon and Only As a Day Is Long, I had a band more ready. So this last record was just more kind of piecing it together.
You worked with a new producer. You worked in Portland.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And but there's it's also just like a seeing from where I've started. And I have put out 4 records, and this is where, seeing how far I have come, and I don't know, there's a few different meanings for it.
How far do you think you have come? Is it you comfortable with your growth as an artist?
Yeah, I feel very privileged to where I've come, and very happy with the process. It's been a long process of just getting over shyness and playing in front of people and out from the drums, and kind of just, I'm a lot older now, so I've learned a lot the last 10 years or so.
You mentioned getting out from behind the drums. I worked as a bartender, and it was always nice to have that 12 to 15 inches of bar between you and the customer.
Yes, exactly.
And I've been in retail management, the same thing. You got the counter before,
Right.
But no more retail management for you, huh?
No way.
That's great.
I mean, hopefully.
The new album is called From Where I Started. We're going to play the lead-off track now, Always Turn Around. Is there a story behind the tune?
Well, actually, the lyrics are very much like me. How I started. It was so scary to have people hear what I was saying and the words, and I would sing to the wall, and just so it's kind of a process of getting over that shyness and that having people hear what you have to say, and always moving forward. Yeah.
Here you go. That was Always Turn Around from Sera Cahoone's album From Where I Started, the lead-off track. Sera joins us in the studio this morning, and it's so nice to meet you.
It's so nice to meet you as well.
Now, this took 4 or 5 years, this record, between the last one.
Yeah.
Is it always that case where you have to try to put stuff together?
It does take me a lot longer than most. I think, it's just the way I work. I mean, sometimes things come out really quickly, and then but sometimes I need to process what's going on, and there's a lot of ups and downs in 5 years, and I finally just decided to record. So it's something that just took time.
Is it the point where not only do you have to get the songs together, but you have to get the finances together and the studio time?
And just kind of some songs just take a lot longer to work themselves out.
Are you hard on yourself on your work when you're in the...
I get frustrated, and I'll throw a song away for a while, and I don't think I'm actually going to hear it again, but then it comes back to life and finds its way back. So
yeah. Are you able to write pretty much anywhere, or do you need a little space to go to?
I need space for sure. I'm not somebody that just constantly writes all the time, so it just comes when it comes.
Yeah, really. Maybe that's why it takes 5 years.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're on tour. You're kind of on a tour that's going on for a long time right now.
Yeah, we've been out already 2 weeks, I think. So.
And you've got all through July, according to the website.
Well, we're kind of off and on. We actually get back to Seattle middle of May, but then we'll be heading back out again. So,
what's the longest stretch that you go without getting home?
I think it's this tour that we're on right now, but we actually hit Seattle in a week, but then we have to go back down to Colorado. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of long. It's just like weird to be going back to Seattle, and then so it's about over a month or so.
Do you still have people back in Colorado?
Yeah, my whole family's out there.
So it's cool that when you go back there. It's like
it's
homecoming.
Great.
Yeah. And you played on the top of the Space Needle. Tell me about that. Because when I was a kid, I was there when they had the World's Fair when they first built the Space Needle.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was Sub Pop's 20th anniversary, and KXP wanted to do that's the radio station up there. They wanted to do something on top of the very, very, very top of the Space Needle, which I thought it was going to be more in like the restaurant area. But come to find out, it's actually, we had to like climb all these like, ladders to get up to the very top, and it was
scary.
Crazy. Once I got up there, it wasn't bad. It was kind of like being on an airplane, when you look down and the ground was just like flat. Yeah. Like that's how it was. It was just like weird, but it wasn't windy, thankfully.
How long did you have to spend up there?
We played, I think, like 3 or 4 songs up there or something, and it was actually kind of pleasant. I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know. It's weird.
Well, I'm sure you picked a nice day.
Yeah.
When it's nice up there, it's really nice.
It's beautiful. Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's not as nice up there as many days as it is here.
Exactly.
There's a couple nice days every day.
Yeah. You get 2 or 3.
Yes. For Seafair, it's always nice during Seafair.
It's true.
Irony.
Yeah, it is a cruel. I used to live on Capitol Hill in the 80s, and Seafair was going on. They have the Blue Angels, flying over Lake Washington, and then they'd come up and they'd turn around right outside my apartment window.
Oh, wow.
So I'd be watching them on TV, and then all of a sudden I'd look out and they'd go zipping around,
I actually have
shaking.
I have a funny Blue Angels story. When I first moved to Seattle, I had no idea that was happening, and I woke up to those planes flying over. I mean, it was like the most horrifying thing ever. I thought we were at war. I didn't know what was going on. It was so scary.
And it was just Seafair.
Yeah, it was just Seafair.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Sera Cahoone in the studio with us. The new album, From Where I Started, it is out, and you can get it online at your local record store.
Yep.
And it's a good one. You want to do another tune for us?
Yeah, sure.
Shoelace untied, I chased you 1/2 mile down on the roadside. Well, I know you've tried to make me understand that I treat you less than kind. Dogs on the couch by the fireplace, the candles burning down where you let it lay. Well, I know you've tried to make me understand that I treat you less than kind. I rest my head on the collar of your favorite shirt. It's enough to make everything else go away. So I'll step on up and be a better woman in your eyes. From now on, I'm gonna love everything about you. Rest my head on the collar of your favorite shirt. It's enough to make everything else go away. So I'll step on up and be a better woman in your eyes. From now on, I'm gonna love everything about you.
better woman, Sera Cahoone. Boy, you must have really been in trouble when you wrote that song.
That's a good question. I haven't asked that question.
I'm not going to say anymore.
Yeah, you don't have to. Let the song speak for itself. But a lovely song, beautiful
Thanks.
song. Yeah. Have you started writing the next record yet, or is that still down the road?
No, I have not.
Yeah.
No, I have a lot. I've been doing a lot of side project stuff, like kind of some weird drum machine fun stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Are you going to be the next EDM star? Or?
Hopefully.
Yeah.
No.
Don't you think that's cheating though when you let the computer do all the beats?
Well, yeah, sometimes.
As a drummer, don't
I
you?
like to do both
Yeah.
sometimes. But sometimes it's just fun because I don't do it. Like I don't, I never write that way. So it's
Yeah.
sometimes just fun to have like weird stuff going
Isn't it
on.
more fun as a drummer? I mean, just to bash the crap out of stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I like to do both sometimes. Like
Yeah.
have drum machine and real drums is always fun.
I interviewed J.J. Cale once, and we were talking about drum machines. He goes, I was the first. I was the first one to use drum machines on records. And he really was, so we think
wow.
about it. Back in the 70s.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you ever play drums on tour? I mean, not with your own...
I did do a tour in October where I played bass drum and hi-hat
Mm-hmm.
and played guitar and sang. that
So
was
a
kind of-
one-person band sort of thing?
Yeah, and I had my pedal steel player with me that trip, and that was pretty fun. I don't do that all the time, but
Yeah.
I like to. It's fun.
It is fun. More stuff to have to haul around, though.
I know.
And leave behind.
Exactly.
That's a little inside joke, folks.
Yeah.
Sera Cahoone, she's on tour. This album is entitled From Where I Started. Really nice to meet you.
It's great to meet you, too.
I
Thanks for
really
having
like the
us.
record. Allie, nice to meet you as well.
Yeah.
But it's a great record.
Thank you.
It's not like your traditional Portland recorded record,
Yeah.
you know. There's so many records that come out of that area that kind of sound the same.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm not going to mention any names, but this one isn't one of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey.
And continued success. And I hope you find time to sit down and start the next one. And
I will,
it doesn't take
definitely.
5 years.
Me too.
Yeah.
Well,
do you get itchy? I mean, when
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
because once the life of the album, kind of goes away,
Yeah.
and then you have to do the next one.
Mm-hmm.
And do you tour during that time? And is it?
And I do, and then I live a life and
Yeah.
job and do other things.
You have a
but
day job?
I do. Right now, yeah, I'm a barista. I make fancy coffees for people.
Yeah. In Seattle. What else are you going to do?
Yeah, I know. Right. So.
But hopefully you'll be out of the day job soon, and you'll just be touring. And obviously they're pretty cool with the fact that you're not that.
Oh
all
yeah,
the time,
they're
so, yeah.
great.
Did you tell them you were going on tour?
Oh,
They're just like, where's
shoot.
Sarah?
She didn't show up for a shift this morning. Sera Cahoone, the album From Where I Started. We're going to go out with a tune called Only One. Is there a story about this one?
Oh, it's just about love and sweetness and life and
So where the other one, it was like, I'm sorry. Now this
Uh-huh.
one is
yeah. I
all
like
love
to
and sweetness.
kind of like keep it up and down for everybody.
Sera
life
Cahoone,
is
and
like
it's spelled interesting way, Sera.
Yeah.
That's unusual.
Yeah.
Was your mom a hippie chick?
Well, my grandmother was Italian.
Okay.
So it kind of comes from that.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it.
But
So-
yeah, my mom was a little bit of a hippie chick.
Yeah, in Colorado there. Yeah. From Where I Started, the name of the record, Sera Cahoone. She's out and about. Get the record. It's really good. We're going to go out with this tune. It's called Only One. Thank you so much for
Thank
coming
you
in.
very much. Appreciate it.